Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys taking time and tuning into my YouTube channel. So I'm back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking into TV box or TV boxes, because I have a lot of them. TV boxes. That's going to be on today's video. So I have a lot of TV boxes. Some of them I've given them away, and I'm tempted to give away another one by the end of this video. So for those who don't know what TV boxes are, it's actually small devices that you connect to your TV, more especially TV which is not smart or not so smart, or which lacks certain capabilities, in order for it to give you something that you cannot have on the TV on its own. For example, if you want to have things like Netflix and you don't have a smart TV, so you won't be able to get that. So you need a TV box that you're going to connect to your TV using an HDMI, and then it will give you an interface based on the software that it has inside. Most of them, they're Android. Some of them have Roku. Some of them have Kwese, more especially in South Africa. And then there's one in particular, of course, that's Apple TV, which is totally different from the rest. And I'm just not sure if there's a different one that has any other software that runs on it, but mostly it's the Roku software, which some people are able to customize and put in their own applications and all those kind of things. For my case, or for this video in particular, there has been just a termination of contract between Econet and Kwese, which means that the people who were owning those devices, they were not able to use them anymore, and I'm one of those people. So this is the device that I have here with me, just to show you what I'm talking about. So this is a Kwese Play. I think this is a second generation of this device, so it's actually a TV box. So before I tell you what actually happened, let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is a TV box that you connect to your TV, which is not so smart. I had it before I bought a new TV, so I'm going to do another video about my setup at the moment as it is, what is actually connected and what's the plan about it looking into the future. So this is a Kwese TV box, which in front, this is the front where it has sensors for the remote control, and then on the other hand, this is the USB port where you can plug in your hard drive or USB drive to actually access the media file or even install some software. And then at the back, you're finding a port. This is an adapter port for you to charge it or to bring in power, and then there's a little reset button that you use a pin to actually reset the device to the factory defaults, as well as an Ethernet port for your internet. By the way, this also has a built-in Wi-Fi, which you are able to connect to the network wirelessly, and then it has an HDMI port to connect to your monitor or your TV, and then it also has an SD card for memory expansion. So basically what happened is this device was made by Roku. Roku is the original manufacturer of the device, which they sold it to Kwese, and then Kwese had license through Econet. So between Econet and Kwese, they had some, I don't know if it's just like disagreement, but they actually get to a point where they had to terminate the contract. And then at this point, the Kwese application doesn't work here because they don't have license anymore to operate this thing. So if you switch on this device, it will tell you that it's no longer supported. Please contact your service provider, which your service provider is not going to be able to help you with that. So that actually was a downgrade or a mess for a lot of people who depend on this thing. So in this thing, if I can show you on the remote, you'll find shortcuts to the Kwese, which is like a Kwese library for the applications, as well as a Netflix dedicated button, USB, and then you have like a Red Bull, you know, the Red Bull TV, where you see all the Red Bull videos and events. So basically all those functionality, they just come to drain, and then this device at the moment, it's useless. But I'm actually trying to crack it to get to the original software that came in with the device before Kwese bought it and installed their software. So I'm still going to crack it, and then as soon as that is done, this is going to become useful. I'm just 70% there, but it's becoming frustrating for those people who are not able to do that, and you are not supposed to do that as a user. You're supposed to buy a device and then it's supposed to work for you. And another challenge when it comes to this thing, so I have multiple of this device. So this is another one that I have. Another issue that you experience on different ones, it's not actually the same problem that you're going to experience on all of them. Each and every TV box has its own problem. So the one that I have here with me, which is one of my favorite, this one hasn't actually given me any problem. I've used this a couple of times before I bought a smart TV, and it has almost like same functionality and user interface ports as this one, but however this one is like 2 USB ports, SD card slot, Ethernet, and then it also has you can use the RCA cable instead of using the HDMI, and then this is a charging port. It also has a built-in Wi-Fi, and I think it has 4 gig internal storage, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has 4 gig internal storage, which is pretty impressive. So another issue that you can experience with this, especially the one that run Android, after a long time or period of time, maybe a year or so, you find that certain applications are no longer responding because probably the manufacturer of those or the developer of those softwares, they've made updates of which the device cannot comprehend, and then it becomes slow or it freezes. It needs you to reset, and then sometimes, for example, in my case, I had issues where it will choose to work on the cable and then refuse to work on the Wi-Fi, and then sometimes it will work on the Wi-Fi, it doesn't work on the cable, which is a challenge. And then some software will take time to load, some will freeze, will hang. Like for example, the DSTV app, most people said it's the DSTV app that has a problem. I'm just not sure if it's the DSTV app, because even in some TV, on Hisense TV, you still have an issue where the DSTV application is just not responding. It freezes a lot. Even if you have like a 50 meg line, your DSTV will be buffering, and it's not even funny. But I don't know, what can we do? Do we have a solution for this thing? Because all these things, they all come with different things, and I'm not sure if what's the long term, what's the longest you can actually use this device? Is it a year, 2 years? What's going to happen in future? And you can't keep on buying each device that comes out in the market because you're trying to keep up with the so-called smart TV in the palm of your hand. So you're going to have to depend on the solution that can last you for a long time without having to buy this thing each time. So this one in particular, my Geeker, this goes in about like 1,000 baht, and then this goes in like for 700 rands. And well, they both pretty work well up until such a time they start giving you those problems, and of which you can experience a problem today and then tomorrow it's not there, and then it's a whole lot of a mess. And as a user, you don't want to go through those. And there's something that I want to recommend for you before I wrap up this video, which is something that I believe for me it's a solution, and it will actually help in a long run without you having to spend a lot of money. And that solution I want to recommend to you is this thing here. This is an Xbox One S, well, this one in particular. It basically offers most of the things that these devices offer. I know it's pretty much a little bit expensive. I don't know how much expensive it is to you, but this one in particular, I bought it for 4,600 with 2 controllers and 2 games, and it's a 1 terabyte option. The reason why I would recommend you to get an Xbox is because you'll constantly get updates. It's a pity for those if you're depending on the capped internet or Wi-Fi, then you're gonna run out into a problem of having to update each time, and it will take your data. But if you have fiber, unlimited data, you can always have this thing connected, and you will run most of the app that you will run on this device. You will have your YouTube, you'll have your Netflix, you can actually install your Kodi, which means you are able to play your favorite series on the Xbox, which is connected to your TV. And you also have I would say almost unlimited storage, because this is like 1 terabyte. And if you're a gaming person, you still have something that you're going to use for gaming, and you can also store files on this one, which is a bargain. And you will just use the controller as your remote, which for me it comes in easy. So this thing, you can use it for, I don't know, 5 to 6 or 7 years, depending on how you're taking care of it. This one in particular supports 4K. So your 4K content that you have on Netflix, you can actually play it through your TV if your TV supports 4K as well, which is easier. So I would recommend you get this Xbox in the case whereby you want to have a smart TV and you don't want to spend maybe 20-25 grand to get like a decent TV. But however, you can get a normal TV that costs like about 6,000-7,000, as long as it's an LED full HD TV, and then you can connect this device and then you can get a decent display and you can get decent updates and get away with the buffering and hanging of applications. So that's pretty much about this for this video. I don't know what you guys think. Do you have something in particular that you use? What are the challenges that you experienced with your TV boxes? Is there anything that you would recommend to somebody else instead of getting a TV box? So for myself in particular, I don't actually use this. This is for my brother, and he just gave it to me. I bought it for him, and then he gave it back to me to say I must update it for him and I must buy him games. So that's why I have it there in my setup. I'll show you guys when I do my current setup video in my living room. And that's pretty much it about this video. So yeah, I don't know, you guys share with me your experiences, and I also want you guys to share what you've experienced. So with that being said, I'm about to do a giveaway, and in today's giveaway, I'm definitely going to be giving you guys something. And in this video, I'm giving away this TV box. This TV box is one of these ones that I've used already, and I got this for $600. That was a year ago when I was trying to get DSTV, because the TV that I had before I bought this one, it's an LG TV which I bought back in 2012, and it's not a smart TV, and I wanted to get DSTV, so I decided to buy this box, but now I don't need it. I've done a video about it. If you want to know more information, I will link that video in the description section below so that you go and see. So any lucky viewer subscriber on my channel will get away with this video. I've opened this. I don't think didn't use this for more than a month, so it still has some papers, all the cables, the remote, the plugs, and the device itself is inside here. So one lucky subscriber in my channel, you know what to do. Drop your comment below, like the video, and I'll be picking the winner next week Friday. Good luck. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.